This episode of The Midlifers is sponsored by SC Accounting.
Not happy, Jan!
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello and welcome, Midlifers. We are your hosts, Fonz.
And Miss.
This is our weekly podcast where it's not self-help but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter and a deep dive into the past.
And on today's episode, we're starting with Don't Be a Dick with Your Mobile Phone. Our rant or rave today is about food trucks. Are we going to rant them or rave them? And our Besties segment today is our best holiday destination.
So let's jump in.
Yoo-hoo! Our first segment today, Don't Be a Dick with Your Mobile Phone.
Oh my God.
Oh, you sound triggered by this.
Well, only because sometimes I know I have been a dick on a mobile phone.
Oh, okay. Bit of self-awareness here.
Yeah.
All right.
And but I can also spot when someone is also
You can spot them in a crowd.
spot a dick in a crowd.
All right. What you got? What's your first one?
Okay.
So I'm just laughing and spot a dick in a crowd. That's a talent, Fonz.
Okay.
What's your number one?
Don't be a dick and don't have your ringtone up high, up loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I am now a fan and have been for a long time of a silent phone or a phone on vibrate. I can't believe I used to pay for a ringtone.
Oh, yeah. Back in the days, it was just like the like
yeah,
that.
It was like, but with music.
Yes, yeah.
Like I remember you used to have Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes, yep.
What did I have? I paid for Tricky by Run DMC. Tricky. Yeah, but now it's like, oh my God, having a ringtone is the worst.
How are you supposed to know if your phone's ringing? I don't know if I agree with you on this. Like,
really?
I need a ringtone because even when I do have a ringtone, I often miss my calls. My husband can attest to this. I probably only answer 10% of his calls, usually because my phone's on the other side of the house. I will hear it ring, but I'll get to it too late. Vibrate, I won't feel it. Silent, not a chance. So I need that ringtone, otherwise calls go unanswered. Yes, like
I let my calls go unanswered. No one calls me anyway.
Yeah, mine's just my husband. All right, I've got in a similar vein to this. Don't be a dick by playing music on your phone and public transport.
Agree.
Yes, so I catch a train a lot to work, but I also do it, for footy and that sort of thing. I've always been a public transport user, so we're going to get the bunch of yous come on and play their rap music and think they're so cool. I tut at them silently in my head. I'm too scared to confront them, but they think they're so cool, and everyone in the carriage just to listen to their music.
But isn't that like the modern day boombox?
It is, and it's shit. And I don't want to listen to your shit music. Go away.
What if they played like music that you like on their phone? Would you join in or
I'll probably be
appreciate
bopping
it?
my head.
Oh, such a midlifer.
Bop along. I'd really love one day to have a flash mob on the train. Wouldn't that be good?
Really?
Yes.
Like you organise it or watch
I'd
it?
love to just watch it.
Oh,
Or be part of it.
I'd like to.
Let's organise a flash mob.
We should have a midlifer flash mob.
With arthritic knees and just
Grey hair.
Grey hair.
Not even a wig. It's actually our grey hair.
We'll
And
work
our ankle socks and skinny jeans.
yes. Just us two. A flash mob of
And
two.
everyone will just be cringing at it. Okay, don't be a dick and don't get upset if I don't respond to your text or ring you back straight away.
Yes. Yep. I'm with you because I do not do either of those things.
No, neither do I.
Yeah.
Like, I know I infuriate my family because they can never get to me straight away.
Yep, my husband is exactly the same.
But, yeah.
That's life. I think oh God, we're just overloaded as mums, I think.
I'm vacuuming. I can't hear the phone. My phone's on silent anyway. I can't hear it. But
Or sometimes, if you've got a group chat going on, like, sometimes you're on the ball, you're with it.
yeah.
Then as soon as you leave it for 5 minutes, you're done. That you will get back to that 2 days later. So,
Yeah. Well, we're all quite empathetic on that.
Yeah, our mates are.
Yeah. In our
My
group
husband's
chat.
still not. It still pisses him off. Don't be a dick and show off your latest iPhone, the newest version.
Oh.
People who show off their phones. Because I've always got the version about 4 versions ago.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I had to buy a new one. It's old.
Yeah, yes. I always buy secondhand ones. So people actually line up at the Apple store. So first of all, I don't do Apple.
No, nor do I.
I've tried it. I didn't like it, so I gave it back. Sorry for the Apple listeners out there. But yeah, the people who show off for anything new and fancy.
You don't like people who showy.
I don't
They're
like
phony.
Yes, or anything actually. I don't like show-offs.
Yeah, fair
Sorry.
enough.
Yeah. That's just something personal. Yeah.
Don't be a dick. If I show you a photo on my phone, don't continue to scroll through my photos
Oh.
because that's a danger for you
Yes.
and for me.
Yeah. I think people know that these days. I feel like maybe 10 years ago that was a danger that could happen. And if you hand the person your phone, look at the photo and they start scrolling. So yeah, as soon as they do, danger.
But I don't know, just in case for anyone out there.
Yeah. No one
don't.
wants to see.
You never know, you might find a rogue wart or a mole.
So you know the phone hacking scandals. They're not nude pics from phones. They're pictures of moles and warts. Stay away.
Oh, the truth in that.
Don't be a dick and answer or reply or read a text message while I'm deep in a conversation with you. Again, this is more directed to my husband, but we'll be having a really good convo. We'll get a bzz, bzz, and he'll turn and look and attention's totally gone from me. I'm giving you my attention. You give me your attention until we're done. Just a few minutes. The text message can wait.
I agree.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, I have to agree with that as well.
But that goes also on date nights.
Phones should be put away on date nights.
Yes, yeah.
But can I tell a story?
Yeah.
I had an ex, we went out on Valentine's Day and he's like, you're always on your phone. Can you leave your phone at home? Because I want to take photos. It's a beautiful date night.
Okay.
So I left it at home and we went out and the pizzas got served to us in heart shapes.
Oh.
I'm like, I could have taken a photo. I couldn't take a photo because I had to leave my phone at home to have a conversation with him, who's now my ex. I could have just had a beautiful photo of a heart and now I've got nothing but memories of a heart-shaped crap.
Let it go, Fonz. Let it go. See, I'm not a food. I don't take photos on my phone like that. The only photos I usually take of my family and what have you. I don't take photos of food.
I do.
Oh, okay.
If it comes out in a heart, because come
What are
on.
you going to do with that photo?
Look at it.
Okay.
Don't be a dick and don't make me feel guilty for looking like I am on my phone all the time. I'm not scrolling all the time. I am doing my banking.
Yes.
I am completing documents. I am responding to school emails, responding to doctors,
Yes.
paying bills.
That is our life.
Get off my back.
Yes, yep. I totally get that. Because even now, us doing our midlifers thing, the kids are like, you're on your phone. I'm like, this is my work.
Yeah.
I don't get paid for it, but this is my work now.
Yeah.
But you're right, especially the school emails. Oh my
There's
God.
so many emails.
There's
What's
so
with
many.
that?
Oh, fire. And you've only got one kid in school. When your other kid comes in school, it's double the amount.
Oh
And the
my
older they
God.
get, the more activities they've got. Oh, it's never ending. So yes, we need, it's not us just mindlessly scrolling.
No, there is a people. I remember saying to my mum, because she was complaining about me being on the phone, and I go, my whole life is on my phone, and she didn't understand it. And I'm like, Mum, I'm doing everything. I've got my banking, and she just didn't believe me.
Oh no, it's the modern day.
It's
A
everything.
modern day. It's not even calendar. It's totally.
It's everything.
Yeah.
Everything is on our phone.
God, if I lost my phone,
Oh, don't.
don't go there. we shan't talk about such a thing.
No, because that, like,
Unimaginable.
yes. And on that note,
Oh, I've got one more.
go.
All right, this goes for the teens especially. Don't walk and look at your phone while you're
my
walking.
God, yes.
It's so funny watching. I'm living near a train station, so when it's the end of the day and the kids are coming off the train, you just see them all walking with their heads down, doing that shuffle, that heavy shuffle they do with their backpacks, and just staring at the phone. And especially I find in the city, if you're sort of coming out of the store and someone's just walking, like you're going to run into something or you're in my way,
Yeah.
just look up or
Yep.
stop if you're going to do it.
Yeah, just
Stand
stop
to
to
the
stand to the side.
Yes, common courtesy.
Etiquette, please. I remember in the city, a car was trying to get out of a car park and a woman was just on her phone at the entrance of the car park.
Oh, my God.
And I remember my godfather had to go in front of her and goes, there is a car there. You need to move.
I wonder if she learned her lesson that day.
I hope so. I hope people – sometimes I just wonder if people did learn their lesson.
Because they're
if
oblivious.
they're reflective.
That's why, like, when you see those ones of someone not walking on their phone and they fall into a fountain or something, it's hilarious. That's the time that they'll learn their lesson.
God, I hope that doesn't ever happen to me.
Well, don't walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Walk and scroll.
Do not walk
stroll and scroll.
Ooh, snap. We heard it here. Do not stroll and scroll.
And you heard it here first. Rant or rave. Miss, what do you think about modern day restaurant culture when I talk about food trucks and food truck parks?
I wouldn't have associated food truck parks with restaurant culture. Let's ponder on that.
It's a different type of al fresco dining, I think.
I have thought of that way. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes they don't have the chairs and stuff. Sometimes you just got to
Stand
do.
up.
Yeah, on a grassy hill somewhere random. Anyway, let's dissect it.
Okay, so today we are ranting and or raving about food trucks. And I do love a food truck. Like, I used to live in the north of Melbourne, like Preston, Northcote and all that. And we used to have a food truck park called Welcome to Thornbury.
Ah, yes.
And when that first opened, I was dying to go there.
Yes, yeah.
And I have to say I rave a food truck. I'm gonna get
Okay.
I'm gonna say it early.
All right.
Because do you want me to get right in there?
Let's go.
All right.
Or do you want to start with the negatives and then lead up to the positives?
Okay.
Screech the roll.
I was ready.
You're ready. You know why? Because
Okay.
I actually am not sure. So
Ooh.
yes, so let's start with the negatives and then go to positives. Okay. So my cons, the ranting that I have about the food truck is the cost. They are freaking expensive.
So I just say I haven't been to a food truck since before kids, so I don't know.
No, they're just expensive. I've done it a few times at festivals, well, not music festivals,
yeah.
but like sporting festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And say like for a meal that will not quite be a full lunch, but somewhat enough. It's like say $16, $17. So if I've got the whole family, it's freaking expensive.
Out of a truck.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Because one thing I thought of, and this is my rant about food trucks, is especially going to food truck parks, I didn't take my family to that.
You just leave them at home and off to the food truck, people.
The food truck parks were something I did as a single woman and dating.
And you had income to spare.
Yeah, I had disposable income.
Yeah.
Whereas I have not taken my kid to no way. I take them to a cafe with a play centre in it. I don't, the thought of taking them to a food truck park doesn't entice me. But now that you've said the cost, like, oh, gee.
Yes, they're very, very pricey. They often have long wait lines.
True.
Yes.
But don't you get the little buzzer though?
You get the buzzer, but still like...
And then it's hard to find a seat, I remember.
So, yeah, often it's just like sitting on the grass and eating some food from a truck. Like the idea of it is great, but then the actual reality of it isn't as good.
I don't know.
For me.
Because I don't know, because like I can only speak from experience as a single woman or a woman pre-children. And I just had a blast.
Okay.
Like have my beer, have a wine.
Well, that's the thing. I do think the thing I do like about it, it does have a good vibe.
Yeah, it's got a
something
great vibe.
fun, very fun about it. And I think it's the food that you normally don't see at restaurants, and it's a mixture of the different cuisines. So
That's right, because that's another thing I want to, if I can go into my rave about it, you can go as a group of people and even the fussiest of eaters will find something that they want to eat.
Yeah,
We're
true.
not
It's got a good
stuck-
variety.
Yeah, we're not stuck to one cuisine. And that's what I like about it.
yeah, I like it. And I know they present with things that you normally wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So
But then,
that's good.
do you know what's annoying though? If I can now have a little rant.
Yes.
When you all eat at different times because they're not all ready at the same time. That's a bit annoying.
That is annoying. Yeah.
But that's if I'm going to pick it apart. But I don't know. I have enjoyed my food park experiences.
The thing I like about it is the sort of the pop-up ones, the ones that will just find a random location and
yes.
pop up. That's great. And especially if you're driving and just see a random one there, like, ooh, a food truck. Yes, thank you very much. So I
Isn't
like
it
that.
funny how far they've evolved from starting out as a gelati van, and now there's so many different food trucks out there.
Do you reckon it's like, is this an American thing? So like the first time I ever saw him was like in American movies.
Yeah.
So I think that was a sort of thing I would watch the movie and think, oh, wow, that's so cool. And then you would see him start to pop up in here in Melbourne.
Yes.
And be like, oh, yes.
They jumped on board, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. But a pop-up anything is fantastic.
I know, I do like a pop-up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've never seen? Pop-up Japanese. That'd be a bit hard, wouldn't it?
I suppose it would be.
Rolling your nigiri. Stuff like that.
I suppose, yeah, usually the ones you see, the Greek, Mexican. Yeah.
The Korean fried chicken. Are they in
I love Korean fried chicken. Yeah. Anyway, but I do like the variety of it. I don't know. For me, it's kind of what I think of how I see KFC in that the allure, for me, it's the KFC, it's the smell. The allure of it is often better than the actual execution of it. So I like the idea of the food truck. I like it's fun.
Yeah.
It's got the vibe. But then the cost comes into it, the weight comes into it, and you have the food. It's like, meh.
Yeah, true, I get it. But do you know what never fails? A donut food truck.
Oh.
Never.
Give me a donuts anywhere.
Oh my God.
Even if back the car.
Yeah, come along.
I'll have the donuts.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'd say donut food truck.
Actually, the first time I had a Nutella donut was at the food truck place. Because remember when Nutella donuts first came out, how huge they were?
Actually, when I went to Splendor in the Grass, this is a music festival here in Australia, on the third day, I didn't want to go. But the only thing that got me, I was like, I'm just going to get a donut. I'm going to go to the food truck and get a donut. And that's the only thing that got me there on a third day.
Okay. The allure of the donut.
Oh my God, I'm dribbling.
We like donuts.
Yeah. So, Mez, what's your take on food trucks? Do you rant it or rave it?
I will rave it and then I'll eat it and pay extra money for it and then I'll rant it.
I like that. I will rave it from the perspective of a single woman with disposable income dating. And I can't really rant it yet because I don't go out.
Let's do it. We need a food truck night.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, with the family. We'll report back to you, listeners.
If you want to come, let us know.
Or come along in the car with a donut. We'll be there. Just beep beep. Yeah.
How do you decide between crunchy and soft tacos?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Miss,
Yes.
this episode of Besties, or this segment of Besties, is about what was your best holiday? And I'm not going to lie, I've found it hard to pinpoint what my best holiday was.
Yeah.
What about you?
Likewise, because holidays essentially are fantastic, really. Because
They're awesome.
yes, and you're taking a break from your everyday life, usually go to an idyllic location. So, yeah, they're fantastic. So it's hard to pick.
Well, because
the
I
best.
started thinking about, like, do I decipher it as a single
Yes,
woman?
yep.
As a couple? As a divorced woman? A family holiday? A local? A national? An international holiday? How do I choose one holiday? I've found it really hard.
Yeah, I did too, to be honest.
But one thing that has come to mind, it wasn't my best holiday, but it was certainly the most memorable, was when you and I went to the Contiki Island.
Great Keppel.
Great Keppel Island in Australia back in 2003 or 2004.
I'm sure low-rise jeans were around at the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And just the shenanigans. It was so much fun.
I think if any of our listeners listening, when you think back to the holidays you had when you were young,
Yep.
single, sort of blissfully naive and
Yeah.
unaware of the dangers of the stupid things that you're doing,
Yes.
they are, stand out.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they had an island for the young people. My God. But do you remember, because it was a kid-free island.
Yeah.
There's no children allowed, and some woman had her kid.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we were both like, what's wrong with the kid? And poor lady, she had her kid. She was sitting in front of a restaurant, and the kid was splashing in one of the shallow pools. And we were like,
Well, bitches we were.
yeah, I know. But do you remember as well, like, you'd spend all day in the pool, and then at 5 o'clock, the sun's setting, and they'd have some guitarist singing Pete Murray songs,
Yeah.
and sitting on the hill,
Yeah.
watching Pete Murray, having cocktails or beers or whatever. Oh my God, it was so magical.
It was magical. I'm
like-
so grateful that we could have those sort of holidays. you know.
Yeah.
Not
'Cause
just
I
that
don't
one,
know
but
if-
like all our ones that we have. I think anyone that you have with your friends, again, when you're young, if you have the opportunity, do it because you'll always remember it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And can I just say one thing I remember from Kentucky Island?
Yeah.
We were in the pool at night and one guy decided to climb this really high palm tree and we're all just watching, but we're drinking and we're in the pool.
party.
And I don't know what happened, how we all looked at him at the same time and he lost his grip and he fell. He slid down a coconut tree. His inner thighs
They would have been chafed to the max.
I will never forget watching that.
Yes, and then his heels like hit the edge of the pool and he fell in and everyone's just like, ooh.
I remember the synchronized ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
So I don't know if anyone checked on him when he fell.
I don't know. I think we all just got back to what we were doing. But yes, that's
We all got back to talking. Gosh. But, as an adult, now, if I saw that happen, I'd have rushed over straight away, made sure he didn't drown, administer first aid. But back then, like, oh, well, carry on.
Oh, good memory. Like you, I have had trouble thinking about it because it's almost like it should be categorized to, single, whatever, couple. But my favorite one is my most recent big international holiday where we went back to Croatia.
Oh, lovely.
So that's where my parents are from, and my mum actually came with us. So having my mum with her grandkids, that's priceless, I think. And seeing we're first generation Australians, so taking my kids back to where our parents came from. They're from the villages,
Yeah.
My mum used to herd sheep after school, and
Wow.
so it's a completely different life. So taking my kids there to see where their roots came from was just fantastic. And then
that's beautiful.
seeing the idyllic coast, sun, beach, everything like that. And it was just the year before COVID too.
Oh,
So we're so glad that we
wow.
got it in. Yeah.
And see, I'm the opposite. Well, I went with my parents with the kids 2 years ago to Italy. My daughter was at her peak of tantrums and it got us so flustered. Like from the morning to the night, she would throw a tantrum every time we went out. And I don't think my parents have really wanted to travel with me ever since. Well, say my daughter. Yeah. We went to a pizza shop in Rome and she just did not stop tantruming. And I just broke down in tears in the middle of a restaurant. This is towards the end of a holiday. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm so done.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the opposite of mine because my youngest was actually, she turned 2 on that holiday, and it is hard traveling with infants, but having my mum there helped, and luckily she's not as bad as your daughter was. Like she wasn't too bad. So yeah, but yeah, that's my best holiday, and I recently saw some photos of it, and I'll take that with me to the grave. Yeah,
That's lovely. I'll take my daughter's tantrum to the grave. She's killing me. I have had lots of great best holidays. Definitely the ones where you travel with your parents are beautiful holidays. Mez, I'm struggling to what my best holiday is. Definitely Italy as a destination is my favourite destination. I have best memories of holidays, not best holidays.
yeah,
but
yep.
when I went to my hometown, my grandparents are from, and I didn't know I was hanging out with the mafia. And I got me and my other bestie, Claire, was stopped on a train going from the south of Italy to the north of Italy, and they took our passports away. And we were sweating bullets. We're like, this is our passport. We've taken it away.
Yeah.
And we had a police officer standing right in front of us so we wouldn't run away.
Oh my gosh.
Not that I'm going to run away.
Yeah.
I didn't even steal at the Woolies checkout, And
Except for the brown onions.
we were sweating like, what's going on? And then we were later told when we got off the train that the people we were hanging out with
We're mafia.
and my family.
Keep it in the family.
It's always in the family. But yeah, look, that's my take. Memories, best memories.
I think you've hit the nail on the head, Fonz, with holidays. It's the culmination of memories from all the different holidays that you take with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Anyway, I think we need a holiday.
I need it. Yes, we do. We do. And on that note,
Let's get out
on
of
the
here.
boat.
We took a holiday. Took some time to celebrate. Come on, let's celebrate. Just one day out of life.
Holiday.
It would be so nice.
Okay, that's it for today.
That's another day and another episode done.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe on the socials, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, and what's the other one?
YouTube.
So we'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.